My name is Dixie Segmiller, and this is my reflections presentation for MDS 300. I always thought that I would do some form of teaching, but I got a little sidetracked along the way. I grew up in a small town in Idaho in the Twin Falls area. There were 126 students in my graduating high school class. We learned to work hard there. I hoed beets and I worked at the Green Giant Company. We canned and grew a lot of our own vegetables, but mainly I learned to work hard. After high school, I went to the university and I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to study. So while I was going to school, I worked in several different departments at the university. I worked at the bookstore and in the dance department and civil engineering and also the provost's office. But my favorite job was in the academic advisement department. There, I got to help students decide what classes they wanted to take or decide what major they wanted to pursue, but I really did enjoy working with the students. There, I met and married my husband. When he was close to graduating with his bachelor's degree, we discovered that I too could graduate with an associate's degree. I wrote my own program with a business emphasis, and we both graduated at the same time. For the past 25 years, I've been raising my family. We're very proud of these kids. We have 7. We have 3 that are pursuing graduate programs. I have 3 in undergraduate programs, and my last daughter will be a senior in high school this next year. These kids are very great examples to me. They've all put themselves through school. They've had jobs or they've had scholarships, but they've all been great examples in that they wanted to pursue the maximum amount of schooling that they could. When the kids were little, we hoped to provide them with work opportunities. We bought a small hobby farm where we grow hay. We had a snow shack. We had a newspaper route, and the kids still teach swimming lessons. This gave them a great work ethic in addition to making money to provide for their activities and school trips that they wanted to pursue. For the last 15 years, I've been working as a medical transcriptionist. There are pros and cons of doing this. The advantages are I get to work from home and it has a really flexible schedule as long as I get my hours in each week. And I don't need a career wardrobe. The disadvantages are there's no advancement. I work home alone, and so it's a very lonely position. There have been several layoffs at the hospital lately, and then with the voice recognition programs that are available today, I feel like the medical transcription will phase out. So this was a perfect opportunity for me to decide to go back to school. As I was looking into that, the MDS program at Boise State had several advantages for me. I have over 100 credits that I'm transferring. I didn't want to start over again. BSU offers several online classes with direction. I took online classes before from a different university. They allowed me a full year to complete one course. And as a mom and very busy, I took the entire year to complete it. At that rate, I will not get my degree for a very long time. So the fastest way to graduation is through the MDS program, and I get to choose my own classes. With a minor in psychology, I will be able to pursue a couple of the interesting careers. First, once again, I really enjoyed working with the students at a university level, so I would really like to be an advisor in admissions, or I would like to teach family and consumer science. Both of these careers could use my psychology minor very easily. For my interviews, my first interview was with Mandy Hedgedeck in the General Advising Office. I asked her which minor would be beneficial for me, and she suggested that I do psychology instead of the family studies, as I do not want to be a family counselor. My second interview was with Becca Dickinson, a counselor in the Career Center. She emphasized that I needed to get involved with internships and service learning opportunities so that I can pinpoint exactly what I'd like to do. The third interview was with Jeannie Colson, who is a teacher at our local high school. She teaches family and consumer science. She got her master's in administration, and then in the fall, she will work for Idaho State University as the Family and Consumer Science online coordinator. She looked at my transcript and advised me that if I did want to go ahead and teach, that I should teach probably psychology or business, as that's where most of my credits are. This quote, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day, teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime, has great meaning in my life. As I pursue my dream job, I feel that I really want to pay back and help others receive their education or increase their self-respect in order to make their lives better. And I hope that through the multidisciplinary studies course that BSU will allow me to fulfill that dream, and I'm looking forward to working there, and thank you very much.